Mary, are you going to be here next week?
Yeah. Jason took his day off too. We'll be there as we planned.
Good. It's been 6 months since I've seen you guys, so I'm looking forward to it. Are you flying?
No. We'll drive.
What? By car?
Yeah. Jason should have booked the flight. But somehow, he didn't get the tickets. So we're driving.
I see. But are you okay? You had really bad car sickness when you were a kid. It's quite a distance. It's gonna be a long drive.
I'm fine. I'll take anti-sickness medicine. Jason said I should just take the medicine and fall asleep like I always do.
I see.
I feel bad for Jason, but I'm going to sleep the whole day. The only problem is where to park. There's only room for one car there.
Ah, don't worry about that. Whenever we have guests to drive up to our house, I ask my neighbor. He should be okay with parking there.
Thanks, that would be great. I'll let Jason know. He was worried about that.
Yeah, give him my best.
I wonder if I should get the driver's license soon. I'm the only one in my class who doesn't have a license at my age.
It's indeed more convenient to get one. I hear that even people with motion sickness are fine when driving alone.
I'm really bad at directions. I'm not confident driving a car.
Well, if you can usually get around by train or bus, you don't have to rush to get a driver's license. And you have a reliable husband.
That's true. Jason seems to like driving. Well, I'll think about the driver's license later. I'll see you next week.
Your mom and I will be waiting for you. See you soon. Mary? Where are you? It's already 5 p.m. You're coming today, right? Mary? You always let us know when you were about to get here. What's going on? Maybe you're sleeping in the car. Let us know when you are up. Okay, Mom is worried about you too. I'll text Jason. Hi, Jason. I'm sorry to bother you while you're driving. Can you tell me where you are? Mary told us you guys will be here around noon. My wife and I were worried. I've tried calling her on the phone, but maybe she's sleeping? I'd appreciate it if you could reply soon. Hello, James. Hi, Jason. Thanks for your reply. Are you okay to drive? I'm not driving now. What's going on? I tried to contact Mary, but she has been waiting to reply for a long time. I thought something might be wrong. Huh? Isn't she there yet? What? I thought you guys were driving. Is she not with you? I just dropped her off at the airport. I'm not heading that way. Yes. She was flying there. She told me you couldn't get tickets. Yeah, you guys were driving down this time. Mary doesn't have a driver's license. Ah, I see. Unfortunately, I've got a business trip. I'll be using the car, so I asked her to go to by herself. Business trip? Didn't you have days off? Well, my company does these things. My boss would call me in whether it was my day off or not. I managed to get one seat for Mary. I'm sorry I couldn't make it. Well, that can't be helped. I thought Mary had contacted you. I should have let you know too. No, you don't have to worry about it. It's possible that Mary just forgot to mention it. Her plane should have landed many hours ago, though. It's weird that I haven't heard from her. It's not like she could overslept. Maybe she took the wrong plane? No, that can't be right. There's no way she could have taken the wrong airplane. I know. I'll try to contact Mary. If you hear from her, let me know. If I hear from her first, I'll let you know too. Right, okay. Jason, I found out where Mary was. She was hit by a car in Charleston and was rushed to the hospital. She's at South Charleston Hospital. But why in Charleston? It's a long way from your house. It's in the other direction from my house too. Why was she hit by a car when she was supposed to fly from Jacksonville? Well, the details don't matter right now. I'm on my way to South Charleston Hospital. Please head to the hospital immediately.
Dad, I'm sorry I haven't been in touch with you. I got in an accident.
Mary! I was so surprised to get a call from the police.
I'm fine. I'm sorry for worrying you.
No, I'm just glad you're okay. It sounds like your life is not in danger.
Dad, you're on your way over here now, right?
Yes, I'm on the plane with your mom. We should be there in about 20 minutes, so just wait for us.
Thanks, Dad.
By the way, how's your injury?
I broke my leg. I have to stay in the hospital for a while.
Well...
The driver of the car called an ambulance right away. They're good people. So please don't raise your voice when you talk to them.
I understand. But I have some questions. Why are you in Charleston? Jason told me you were on a plane.
He left me.
He left you?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
it's a lie that I was on a plane. He was supposed to drive me there.
I know.
I'll tell you the details when you get to the hospital.
Okay.
Bye. Take care.
Jason? I haven't heard from you since then. Have you been able to get in touch with Mary? What? Yes. Sorry. I've been busy with work. I haven't heard from Mary at all. Where is she? Did you hear from her? You were lying. What is it all of a sudden? Where are you right now? I'm at the hotel on a business trip. Business trip? Don't lie. What? You're on a trip with someone. You put Mary in the car and pretended to head this way. But you went to Charleston, where you were supposed to meet up with a lady. Mary took some pills for motion sickness. She fell asleep right away. when you guys arrived to Charleston and dragged her out of the car. Then, you let your girlfriend sit on the passenger seat. You left Mary there and went on a trip with someone else. Wow! I didn't think you knew that much. I don't know where you got this information. But I'm so sorry. I thought it was going to work out. Do you admit what you did? Well, I had no choice. Mary got in the way, so I dumped her on the side of the road. I didn't think you would find this out so soon, though. She doesn't have any money with her. She's probably in trouble right now. What have you done to my daughter? I'll never forgive you. Huh? There's nothing you can do. I took away her wallet and phone. She can't call for help, nor can she stay in the hotel. I guess she'll have to camp out. Camp out? What are you talking about? Mary is with me right now. Huh? Why? How did you... Mary doesn't have a phone. She shouldn't be able to contact anyone. That's too bad. This was a real blessing, though. You took her old phone. Huh? She got a new phone just the other day. She kept the old one to transfer everything later. She decided to do that while she was with us. Her new phone was in her jacket pocket. You didn't take it away from her. Seriously? That's why no one contacted Mary's phone. She was not using this one. It's too late to find out now. Damn it! This isn't cool. Treat me with a phone that doesn't work. So, is she at your place now? No. She's at the hospital. What? Hospital? Didn't you see the message I sent? Huh? Take another look. Then we'll talk. I saw it. Was Mary hit by a car in Charleston? No wonder you guys find her so soon. She's in the hospital now. I wanted to buy some time while I'm on vacation. Do you care about your vacation more than your wife? You're such an annoying jerk. It can be helped. I found someone more important than Mary. To be honest, Mary was in the way. I was going to take a vacation with my girlfriend. But then, she started talking about visiting you guys. Then why didn't you just let her go alone? Why did you take her to Charleston? I just wanted to play a prank on her. Mary has no sense of direction, right? If I left her there, she wouldn't be able to come home for a while. I thought I could enjoy a relaxing trip with my girlfriend. That's disgusting. You're a jerk. Yes. I'm sorry I'm such a jerk. You don't care, huh? Aren't you apologizing to Mary? No, I want her to apologize to me. Huh? It's her fault for carrying around an old phone. If she didn't, I wouldn't get in trouble with you. Well, I don't care what you say. You don't know where I am now anyway. What if I said I do? Huh? You're at Waterway Spa, about 10 miles from Charleston. What? The bag you took from Mary has a GPS. I guess you didn't notice. A GPS? She was always getting lost because she had no sense of direction. I used to make her wear a GPS in her bag whenever she went out alone. As an adult, I don't worry about her getting lost anymore. But she thought it's still a good idea to make sure she doesn't leave it behind. So she kept it. Besides, that spot is owned by my brother. Your brother? You and Mary were in the same dorm in college. You guys went there for a graduation trip, right? Do you remember who was the organizer of that trip? Mary? Yes. Seriously? So, I'm going to your room now. That's a bit... You can't come here now. My girlfriend will be surprised. I'm not the only one who's going there. What? Your father will be there too. My dad? How did you... I caught him. He's even more angry than I am. I guess it's no wonder his son is such a jerk. Hey! Well, prepare yourself. Hey! Look what you did! My dad took me back to my parents' house. I'm under his supervision now. I can't do anything I want anymore. Don't you realize what you've done? Mary is okay after all, right? I can't go on a vacation. I can't even go out to eat with her anymore. Are you two still dating? Isn't that bad? I'm breaking up with Mary. I can go out with anyone I want. I see. Then, are you ready to pay alimony? Yes, I'll pay. My girlfriend's family is rich. They'll pay for anything you say. Well, I think your girlfriend is Ashley, right? Do you know her? I heard you and Mary were also in the same dorm. That's right. I was after her to begin with. But she's beautiful and popular, so she always had a boyfriend. I thought Mary was not the best, but good enough. But recently, Ashley broke up with her boyfriend, and I finally got my chance. A chance to marry a beautiful woman whose family has a lot of money. I don't care if she's beautiful, but I heard she lied about her family. What? A lie? Her father is an executive at a big company, and her mother is a doctor. Her father works at the fast food restaurant, and her mother works part-time at the supermarket. That can't be true. Mary used to be in the same dorm, so she knows her well. I heard she was not popular among the girls. She was the kind of girl who would lie to get guys to like her. What? But she always wore expensive clothes, and all her belongings were brand name items. She must be from a wealthy family. She must be taking it pretty hard. Huh? Ask Ashley what she's doing now. I'm sure you'll agree. She works for... She said she's a receptionist for a big company. Are you saying that's a lie too? Yep. Then what does she do? Well, I'm a little afraid to put it into words. I heard she's so much in debt that she has to do that kind of work. Debt? You'll have to pay by yourself. Wait a minute. I don't have that kind of money. Did you spend all the money to look cool for her? Does that mean your wallet and savings are empty? Yes, please forgive me. I apologize for leaving Mary behind. Apologizing to me won't help. I will apologize to Mary. I'll go to the hospital to visit her. It's too late for you to change your attitude now. I already know who you really are. I don't think Mary will ever forgive you. Please! Our lawyer will contact you soon. James! Well then, goodbye. Mary was left in a Charleston, and she was hit by a car. She was discharged from the hospital 1 month later. While in the hospital, with the help of her lawyer, she was able to proceed with the divorce. I found out later that Jason went to see Mary. There's another thing I found out. It was Ashley's idea to leave Mary in Charleston. She had been seeing Mary as a rival since their college days, and she wanted to steal Jason for a long time. She even planned to leave him behind. Jason and Ashley ended up breaking up. Mary demanded a reasonable amount of compensation from both of them. Ashley did not think deeply about her plan. She was surprised that she was charged so much money. She accepted the lump sum alimony payment, and she has been very busy with more work. Jason's boss found out about his misdeed, and he resigned from his job. After that, his father threw him into a company run by a relative. He also worked several part-time jobs every day to pay off his debts. As for Mary, she has recovered from her injuries and has been able to return to work. My wife and I are thinking of going on a trip to a resort hotel with Mary during our upcoming vacation.
I can't believe you'd abandon my son after he had a stroke and became bedridden. What kind of wife are you? Excuse me? I've been meaning to tell you this for a while. Stop disrespecting your mother-in-law. You are looking down on me because I live in the countryside. Cindy, you're not my mother-in-law anymore. Are you saying that you don't even want to think of me as your mother-in-law anymore? No, that's not what I meant. Can you give me a minute to explain? No, I have many things to say to you first. You stopped celebrating my birthday and ignored Mother's Day. How can you not even give me a single call? Please, calm down and let me explain. But before that, is it true that George had a stroke? You don't even know about your husband's condition? Yes, since we are already divorced, I know nothing about his current condition. Now, you're turning a blind eye? It's true. Didn't George tell you about our divorce? He can barely speak. He contacted me because no one else would help him. You should come home now and take care of him. That's why you flew all the way from Iowa. I was surprised to see the house. The place was filled with trash and the smell was awful. It was like a trash disposal site. It's that bad? Why are you acting like a stranger? As I've been telling you, we got divorced and I moved out. I'm not his wife anymore. Seriously? You're not kidding? I'm not kidding. You can check the divorce records if you want. Then why isn't his current wife taking care of him? I don't know, but I know who that current wife is. Is she a friend of yours? She's my sister. What? 2 years ago, George cheated with my sister and kicked me out of that house. So that's why I didn't get any more gifts. I see that my sister did nothing. I was looking forward to receiving gifts from you every year. You had such good taste. I bragged about it to all my neighbors. That's why I got angry. It's so embarrassing. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I wonder why George didn't tell me he got remarried.
My parents got furious when they heard the news and cut ties with my sister. I guess that's why he was afraid to tell his own parents.
I see. You were betrayed. I'm sorry for accusing you, not knowing what had happened.
It can't be helped if you haven't been informed of anything.
I've been here in California for 3 days now, but I've never seen anyone but George in this house. Where did your sister go at a time like this?
I lost contact with her 2 years ago, so I have no idea.
I need to take him to rehab, but I can't do it alone. Besides, I can't stay here forever.
I'll try to reach out to her.
Thank you. She loves him enough to steal him away from you and marry him, so I'm sure she'll take care of him once she's informed of his condition.
I hope so.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, never mind. I'll call you later.
Thank you.
Where the hell are you right now?
Oh, hey sis. Are you trying to complain about the fact I stole your hubby after all this time?
I didn't contact you for that. I just wanted to ask you where you are while leaving your ill husband unattended.
How do you know about that? Don't tell me you guys secretly got back together. That's disgusting.
Your mother-in-law contacted me.
What?
She came all the way from Iowa.
That sucks.
She still thought I was his wife and had no idea he got remarried. Why didn't you tell her anything?
George refused. It seems like he really didn't want to anger his mom.
So where are you now? I hear that you haven't been home for a while.
I was afraid I'd become ill too if I stayed there.
That's why you left? You know he had a stroke and that he's crippled.
I seriously can't take care of him, especially the excretion care.
You stole him because you love him, right?
Not really. He makes $80,000 per year and his looks aren't bad either. But I couldn't see this illness coming. Besides, I've achieved my main goal, so I don't need him anymore.
What goal?
Your weeping face.
Huh?
I'll never forget your face. Remember when I called you out to the cafe near your house? You wouldn't stop crying, and it was hilarious.
You have to be kidding me. You were crying too, saying, I've fallen in love with George and I just can't stop my feelings. Please let me have him.
I was a great actress, wasn't I?
I can't believe you.
I can return him to you if you want.
Do you understand what you're saying?
If your home appliance breaks, you repair it or throw it away. In George's case, I think it's beyond repair, so...
He's still your husband.
I found my next boyfriend, so I don't need him anymore.
What?
This guy makes $200,000 a year. George is like nothing compared to my new guy.
You stole George just to annoy me. Next, you're going to switch to a new guy just for money?
Well, it turned out that way. But you can't stop yourself from falling in love, can you?
Enough.
Am I being offended?
I haven't forgiven George either. But it's not his fault that he became ill. You could have at least hospitalized him or contacted his parents.
Why should I go out of my way to help him? Because you're his wife. So I'm telling you I'm quitting being his wife. Why don't you get it? Fine, do whatever. I'm already doing as I please. Don't think you can easily become happy after betraying others. Yeah. If you two were happy, I would never have thought of vengeance. But now that I know the truth, I don't think I can ever forgive you. What are you planning to do? I wouldn't tell you. Well, even if commoners try to put up a fight, we'll be able to beat them easily with money. Good luck with that. What did you say to my boyfriend? Oh, you guys broke up already? That was surprisingly fast. Congratulations on breaking the record. This is not funny. He dumped me out of the blue with a single text. How is that even possible? He must have thought you're not even worth meeting in person. I didn't give you any information on him, so how did you identify him? George's mom wanted me to find out the truth at whatever cost, so I hired a detective. Why would a poor hag from the countryside spend her meager pension on that? Didn't you know that George's family are landowners? What? They lease them out to various companies and municipalities, so I hear their annual income is quite a lot. No way! You foolishly assume that people in the countryside are poor. Why didn't you tell me? I would have taken better care of him if I knew that. I thought George had already told you. Well, in that case, I'll go back. To where? To George's place. His parents can pay for his nursing care. Until George inherits everything, I'll have to stay married to him at all costs. You can't go back. Why? You don't have a home to go back to anymore. What do you mean? George has gone back to Iowa. He moved out of that house. What? What about all my stuff? That was the problem. There were a lot of ugly clothes and your mother-in-law was troubled. Since you've been disowned and there's no family home to send them to. Did she throw them out? No. It would be stupid of her to become a criminal in such a way, so she kindly put them in a storage room. I'll have to go retrieve them then. I guess I'll just go when I have time. Are you sure you don't need to hurry? A storage unit is like $50 a month, right? Don't underestimate a wealthy person's financial sense. She put it in a top security storage room where people usually put in expensive art and stuff. What? Just for my clothes? Good for you. Your hideous clothes are well protected. How much does it cost? It didn't fit in the $100 a month space, so she signed a contract for 10 of those. $1,000 a month? While packing them in cardboard boxes, she said, "Even a country girl like me can see that she has bad taste in clothes." How rude of her. So you'd better go and pick them up ASAP. But she paid for it, didn't she? Then why would I have to hurry? She's sending you the bill later. If you don't pick them up by next month, you're going to be paying $2,000. You've got to be kidding me. We're serious. I lost my 200K guy and my landowner husband. It's all your fault. You'll screw up your next relationship too. I assure you. You've become a fortune teller now? Because you don't even realize what you did wrong. You'll make the same mistake again, hurt somebody, and they'll get back at you. That's what it's gonna be for the rest of your life. No way that's gonna happen. I'm gonna be happy. Let me ask you a question. Would you treasure some dung you found on the side of the road? What are you talking about? That's what I'm talking about. I don't understand. George is going to talk to the police about what you did to him. What? George couldn't talk much when he was discharged from the hospital, but now he's able to talk a bit more. So what? You know exactly what you did to him, don't you? I don't remember. It was good until you picked up George from the hospital and put him to bed once you got home. But after that, you just left him there unattended, knowing he was unable to walk. Not only was he unable to go to the bathroom, but he couldn't even eat anything. When his mother rushed to his aid, his place was a disaster, reeking with a foul stench. Why do I have to take him to the bathroom? It's such a hassle. You know what they call that? It's called abandonment abuse. Why is it a crime to just leave him unattended? Are you crazy? He's not a kid, you know. Say so in court and make a fool out of yourself. I'm not going to court, nor the police. Then sign the divorce papers and send them to George's parents' house. No, I'm not getting a divorce. The longer you protest, the worse it'll be for you. Give up and sign the papers. We can take the form of a commuter marriage. George can live with his parents in Iowa while I live here in California and have them pay my living expenses. There's no way you can get them to agree to such an arrangement. Anyway, I refuse to divorce George. Do as you please. You're going to get busy paying alimony and criminal penalties for abandoning your husband. Oh no. You should go get your stuff out of the storage room before the cops catch you. You've got a lot of work to do. There's no time for whining. Sis, help me. Bye. Miranda was arrested for abandonment abuse to George. Although she was given a 3-year reprieve, it was hell from that point on. I guess she got carried away because she didn't have to go to jail. She went to George's parents' house in Iowa and demanded them to give her half of their land as a property division. Of course, her claim was rejected. On the contrary, she was asked to pay $20,000 as alimony for having an affair while risking her husband's life. She refused the payment and went on the run, but a large, suspicious-looking man approached her night after night saying, "Girl, it's time for you to pay up." She had no choice but to give up running and started a job at a sketchy bar. She seemed to have forgotten all about the storage room, and the rent increased to $6,000. I'm quite sure that she's going to have to work for a while. My mother-in-law paid me $50,000 as alimony on George's behalf for cheating on me. I heard that George is working hard on his rehab. I like to put it all behind me and start over from scratch to find a new happy life.